Okay, General, I'm ready.
Some say Ulfric desires to be king and nothing more. Have they not seen that his anger floats on a sea of tears?
Right, sir, what's next?
You're going to Fort Snowhawk.
Alright.
Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the Imperials. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. What do you say? Can you do this?
Of course.
Good. You've got real fire in you. I like that. Talos guide you.
Hey, General, right, let's get on that. Okay. I really want to get to the road. There's a fort we passed yesterday, so right. Let's head off then. I don't know if he spent a sort of rest time there with eat something, eat and drink something warm, and she wants to try and get back to Windhelm for tomorrow night. I should have a bit of time to do this, so head off and to the fort. Do this. Yeah, a bit tired, but she wants to get this done as quickly as possible so she can come back to Windhelm and get some rest before events for tomorrow night. Gauntlets on her course before she was just take them off so she could check them for damage, if you repair them, and she had a little rest before she left, so take the weight off herself. Right, this will be the road then. I'm not sure what I heard there. Oh dear.
I'll kill you if I have to.
Anyway. Let me find join someone, guard brothers. thought it was thunder. What am I sensing? Oh, a spider. All that for that, eh? Again. These are things that I ran past last night. Oh, it's an ice wreath. Feel the flame. Okay.
Don't speak to me, meat.
Alright. Yeah, vampires, so they're gonna die.
Thought I heard something.
Nice. Yeah, those guys pretend to be vigilants, eh? Once I killed those vigilants and took their stuff. Keep my arrows back, thank you very much. Over there. Whoa. My man over there. Talk with Stormblade.
Not like this.
Lucky kid.
Yeah.
belongs to the Lord, your kind.
Look at your face.
Hawks on the Empire!
Someone up there. Come on. Okay. Soldiers. Goodness, guy there I need to get. Yes! That's how I like it.
I'll water the ground with your blood. One troops. That guy there. Okay. Die, dog!
That'll do, mate. Okay. Full of the archers. Head below the parapet. Torch field.
Finish this!
Rid of him. Stubborn man that he was. My goodness, boys. Well done. Oh dear. Well. Oh. Not much arrows back, I don't think. Not those ones anyway. Right, I'll go and see what's... prisoners down here. Anybody in here?
Das!
Don't sense anybody. Prison level down here, though. Let's see. Troops in there if I need to. Okay. That's been blocked off. There we go. Dawn is breaking. Well, looks like we gotta get to Windhelm then, eh? Okay. Head over to Windhelm. Can be a long journey, but well, I could head just as quick to head to Wind later on and get a cart to there. Possibly. Let's see. Right, I think what we'll do is go to later and take the carriage from there to Windhelm. I think it's the quickest option. So to get around these hills here. Go that way. Taking the road to Morthal. No. Let's get around the edge of these hills, then head southeast to Point Run. Probably sight that, I think. Especially when you get the deer running around. I thought battle at him for Fort Snowhawk. Something that might be the last bastion of the Imperial defences. Those archers on the walls made things a bit difficult, but I think Danifae's a better archer than she is a melee fighter, so I thought it best to pick off the snipers first and then let the troops into the fort and soften up the main force. Right, let's go across the river here. Yep, there's that dead bandit we encountered yesterday. I think we should cut across country here. So I'm not following the windy road. That for invisibility potions. Those guys were annoying giants running through their camp. Got a ghost over there. That's weird. Anyway.
I swear I'll kill you.
Oh yeah.
You'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
And you thought I was
Too easy.
just a priest?
Nobody else here, anyway. Well, I'm here, might as well. Check those bodies. Especially the chief. Another beefier cultist. I think that was them all. I'm sure it was. Okay. Check them, that's fine. Looks like they're sitting on an iron ore, eh? They're selling the ores or making weapons out of it. Your turn. And the beer. See White Run from here. Yeah, there's Dragon's Reach on the hill. Skeleton over there. Cut them down. Really? Oh, they're attacking me. Fair enough. They start focusing and attack me. Start to the farmer's field. Well,
Need a ride?
yes.
Where do you want to go?
I'd like to go to Windhelm, please.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Windhelm's a bit cold for my tastes. And I ain't talking about the weather. You're not from Windhelm, are you?
No, I'm not. What time is it? Yes, fine. You can't just put that body in the Hall of the Dead. I've got a line there. Shocking. Hopefully that case will be solved tonight. I'm going for some information. Oh. Reporting in, my Jarl.
Tullius must be getting nervous. Taking Helmarch, we're practically in his backyard now. As soon as we're able, we'll march on Solitude. You've become a true hero of Skyrim. I number you among my kin. You shall now be known as Stormblade. The love of the land and her people flows from your heart, even as death to her enemies flows from your hands. On behalf of the sons and daughters of Skyrim, on behalf of all that is righteous and true, take this token of our appreciation for your service.
What's next, my Jarl?
You've no time to glory in your accomplishments. We're gathering for our final assault on Solitude. I need you there. Report to our camp in Hoffinger.
Okay. Right. I'll go and talk to Windforth again, see if they've got any more information about the butcher person. Oops, excuse me. See you there for. Well, Windforth.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
Right, I'm here to do the deed, so let's hope it happens tonight, as you said. I'm trying to get out of there as soon as possible.
Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
So you doing it there?
What do you want, girl?
come to the menagerie to stare at the animals? The bloodworks are no place for one as delicate as you.
Yes, I have. Next time I'll come with a fresh pie just to taunt you.
Go ahead. The ones that taunt me are my favorites. They think the bars and the guards will save them. They get brave, and when they get brave, they get close. It only takes a fraction of a second to snap their necks.
So what did you do?
I live in this box of mammoth piss, but on account of no crime. I was one of the commanders who helped Ulfric retake the Reach from the Forsworn. Like anyone with half a brain, Ulfric knew that the road to Markarth went through Karthwasten. The mines there could be harvested and used to craft weapons, and the river supplied fresh water for the troops and horses. Yet, in order to take the town, we first needed to clear it of the enemy.
What exactly do you mean by the enemy, the Forsworn?
Karthwasten had a very large Breton population. Little bilge rats loyal to the Forsworn.
Yeah.
There was no way to distinguish the crowds from the spies. They saw our numbers, they knew our true position. All that was left to do was relay them. The only way to protect my brothers and sisters was to order a purge.
Right, I see where this is going.
So we lined them up, a soldier to a man, and took every one of their heads.
You could have held them captive. Such measures were unnecessary.
Do you know why they call the war a season unending? It doesn't stop when the warriors put down their blades. These people would have resented us. Their children would have loathed us. Some of them would have grown into leaders of men. You're naive if you think to spare a life means to save a life. Somebody is going to die. Might as well be them.
If you committed no crime, then why the punishment?
King Torrig didn't take kindly to my methods. He wanted me in Solitude to stand trial for my crimes. What crimes? It wasn't just the milkmaids in Solitude. Even Galmar took umbrage with the way I disposed of the urchins. At first, I took their tongues. I meant to spare them their lives. Then I remembered some of them might know how to write, so I took their thumbs too. But even then, they still had their hearts, and those boiled with hatred for my soldiers.
Your actions were vile, and Torrig was right, but how did the Scornpox react?
The veins in Galmar's neck almost popped when I told him. Men like him, you think he spits acid and chews glass, but he's as soft as a mud crab's belly. He aimed to send me to Solitude as a gift, make Torrig think the cloaks were on his side. So I told the old bear what I really thought of him, and then I reached for my axe. I would have had Galmar's neck if Ulfric didn't shout me down. Hearing that Thuum, it made me want to tear out his throat and use it as a flute.
How did word of Karthwasten spread to King Torrig?
Bronmere. I'll say that coward's name all the way to the executioner's block. And he better pray to the divines that I don't meet him along the way.
Bronmere?
This was even before the business with the gutter snipes, as we had them locked up in the miners' barracks as hostages. As I said, we had the adults lined up, soldier to a man, and I gave the signal to lop off their heads. Only when I inspected the line, one of the miners, young girl about 17, had her head still attached. Bronmere's kill. The boy refused my order. He said the girl reminded him of his sister. So I stood this girl up and cut her bonds. I still remember the look of relief on Bronmir's stupid face. Then I gave the girl my sword and told her if she killed Bronmir, I would let her and her children go free. You should have seen the look on that fool's face turn upside down when she charged. He ended up taking her arm. Was a lot more painful his way, with her twisting around spraying blood like that.
Poor girl.
She was honorable and brave, took to death like a real warrior. Even after Bronmir sliced off her strong hand, she stumbled about the ground trying to pick up the blade with the other. I thought about killing Bronmir and healing the girl. Would have made for a better soldier than that snitch. But I still needed to tend to the urchins, and she wouldn't abide by that.
Well, public perception is valuable, and more scandals can be more damaging than spies.
Agreed. But it never should have become a scandal. You think what happened in Karthwasten was the exception? Innocent blood is shed every day, and those who shed it are immortalized in tome and song. The difference between them and me is that one of my soldiers lost his backbone and squealed like a stuck pig. An enemy is an enemy, mothers and daughters, fathers and sons, old and young. Death has 1,000 faces.
I feel to discipline your men.
I did the best I could with the lot I was given. These soldiers were farmers and peasants, with bloody carrots for thumbs. None of them fit to hold a blade, let alone stomach for what happens when you use it.
So if you land an army, then you're once a man of rank.
Yes, I once wore the uniform of a Stormcloak commander, although I was first known for my fists. No son or daughter of Skyrim, not even Hornscar Headsmasher, could take me in a brawl. It also seemed like the more cloaks I pummeled, the better my rank became. Only now I wear the uniform of a murderer, a traitor, and a disgrace. The bastard son of Skyrim, they call me.
Sorry, they call you a bastard.
Because I wasn't a true son of Skyrim. I never cared about Talos or purging the land of those who weren't kin. I value one thing and one thing only: strength, power. Ulfric was a better warrior than all the other Jarls of the realm, and thus a better man. Ulfric saw it too. I was raw, rough, nothing more than a barbarian. But he saw my power, my genius.
So what makes you smarter than most generals then?
A warrior's genius is different from a thinker's. It can't be explained because its very essence relies on the silencing of thought. A thinker analyzes, worries, fears, doubts. A warrior does. A thinker seeks an answer. A warrior provides it. I don't think. I do what needs to be done. It's why Ulfric chose me to lead his men, why Karthwasten was purged, and why the war was won.
Does anyone ever come down here to visit?
Yes, I get visitors come to revel in my punishment. Forsworn sympathizers and some of my former men. They assure me the torturer is behind that wall, warming up his tongs. They say Ungal is out by the forge tending to my headstone. Or that the executioner is waiting at the door, using his axe to clip his toenails. Yet, I never see any of these cowards, even if I welcome their arrival, for Sovngarde awaits me in the next life.
Well, it seems Sovngarde will take just about anyone then.
It's home to Nords of metal and valor. And while it's said that Nords are born valorous, not all of them die as such. You jest, fool. But I know my place in Shore's Hall is secure. Then I will settle my score with Galmar once and for all.
So when was the last time a visitor came round then?
Few come to gawk anymore. For few remember Karth Wasted now that all of Skyrim is drenched in blood. My only visitors are guards. They come around to spit at me and hurl their inane insults. Some of them got more saliva than others. I've gotten bored of strangling them, so I started studying their height, or more precisely, the height of their throats. Until next time. What is it?
Oh.
Until next time.
Yeah, if there is a next time. Goodness me. I mean, children, that's just cruel. What time is it? Yeah, a bit of time before tonight. Yeah, it's another man that Danifae doesn't like very much, that Hakon. The first time she's met him in the prison, and I don't think she'll be speaking to him again. Time to go and get ready, I think. Ready for tonight. A little bit of time. Have some rest and then be in the stone quarter for tonight. Let's hope we can then close this case and free Boonforth. And yes, Danifae did buy here. Yeah, when she was in Windhelm, and she was staying at the palace, she saw the steward were buying a house here, so he offered her harem, and it's all been cleaned up. You might find it strange if someone's staying in the house where someone's been murdered, but, well, or where a murderer's been living, but it seems like the perfect place for people to stay away from it. So I think we'll get some food and some rest, and then come back tonight. Just give you a little tour. Big bedroom. Okay. Well, seems to be a bit clear-headed for tonight, so have some of that. And plan how to catch the murderer. Past 3, right, that's got a few hours to kill yet, so. Right.